Showdown. Meghan shockingly rejected Queen's rules on politics in NY Times summit. I'm passionate. Meghan Markle appeared to reject the Queen's political philosophy as she admitted my husband's family do not get involved in politics but claimed she is passionate about it. The Duchess of Sussex spoke tonight at the New York Times Deal Book panel with Melody Hobson, co-CEO and president of Ariel Investments. When questioned on why she phoned senators on their private numbers to ask to support paid parental leave and a climate policy, Meghan said, "This issue is not red or blue, people need support when they have a child. I don't see this as a political issue. I know certainly my husband's family do not get involved in politics but I am passionate." Meghan Markle has tonight revealed she feels much better after telling Oprah she suffered with suicidal thoughts while pregnant with son Archie. And in a wide-ranging discussion, she spoke of cutting out coupons as a child, working as a waitress, and lobbying Republican senators for parental leave. She told interviewer Andrew Ross Sorkin her mental health is in a far better place now that she and Harry have stepped back from their work as senior royals. Mr. Sorkin interrupted the chat to ask, "Are you feeling just better about everything?" Meghan quickly laughed, before Mr. Sorkin added, "No, I'm serious." The royal replied, "Yes." As Mr. Sorkin said, there was a moment when a lot of the world was asking the question. "Yes, I'm feeling much better about everything, thank you," Meghan replied. This evening's chat began when Mr. Sorkin asked Meghan about her calls to U.S. politicians Susan Collins of Maine and Shelley Moore Capito of West Virginia. The move sparked outrage as the royals always stay out of political matters. But despite that stance, Meghan admitted she called both women as she lobbies for paid parental leave in the U.S. The senators say she introduced herself as the Duchess of Sussex, and neither knew how she'd got hold of their numbers. Asking if she'd been working the telephones, Mr. Sorkin said, "You've made this issue, and women, a central one for you. I'm sure there are people in the audience who are saying, I don't understand, she has this great privilege, why is this her topic?" Meghan, who laughed as he asked the question, said, "You've mentioned privilege. My husband always says, with great privilege comes great responsibility. But even before I had any privilege in my life, when my life and my lifestyle were very, very different, I always just stood up for what was right. I've been gone from the US for a really long time. I lived in Canada for 7 years for work, then moved to the UK, and to come back and now be a mother of 2, and to see that the US is one of only 6 countries that doesn't offer any form of national paid leave for parents, just didn't make sense." She told the interviewer she first began to take an interest in political issues when she was just 11, and would write letters if she saw something wrong. "On this, I said, well, let me write a letter and let me pick up the phone and make some calls and see if I can help. To me, it's a really logical and obvious thing to do," she said. However, she admitted Harry and the royals have a rule of not getting involved. "I don't see this as a political issue, frankly. There's certainly a precedent amongst my husband's family and the royal family of not having any involvement in politics," she said. "Paid leave, from my standpoint, it's a humanitarian issue." A row over Meghan's calls rumbles on this week, with Palisades warning the Duchess is using her title out of context and Piers Morgan urging the Queen to rescind Meghan's royal titles. Some say her interest marks a first foray into a new life in politics for the Duchess. But she said the chats are not planned calls tonight, admitting people are pretty surprised when they answer the phone to her.